Hey everyone, I am so sorry that the Feinics Gate has been MIA again, but I have some very exciting news. As you can see, I am not broadcasting from the Final Fortress. I'm actually broadcasting from home, and you can also see that I'm alone. So here's what's been going on with the Feinics Gate. I've been pretty under the weather when it comes to my health. So that's been actually causing a little bit of a problem with podcasting and keeping up with the schedule. So a lot of that has to do with me. The other thing that has been a big issue is the Final Fortress is no more. Arthur and everyone actually closed down. So, what are we going to do? We just got to move on and do what we can and continue trucking forward as the Feinics Gate. And obviously, since I am broadcasting here alone, you guys are probably wondering, where's Arthur? Arthur is pretty busy right now with a lot of things going on with the move and the store closing. So he's stepping back, and basically we wish him well. We'll be doing what we have to do. So, so I'm so sorry. If you guys missed us, my apologies. I hope to continue giving you guys something, at least for the cast. Right now, I'm probably going to be casting alone for a little while. I will be booking guests and I will be doing certain things, but for now, you're just going to have to deal with me and my ugly mug. Sorry, not sorry. But so basically, a lot of things are changing. I'm going to be podcasting probably a lot more from different locations. I'm not going to really have a set place. So when it comes down to it, honestly, I don't know if anybody's actually watching right now because it's been so long since we've actually gone live. But we will be having guests. Of course, obviously, my sibling podcast, the Second Rounds Editions, New York City and Florida edition, are still very much a part of my life and very much a part of, we're still a very big family. I want to start asking people, what do you want me to talk about? I know we mentioned that in the last issue, but here I am asking you again. What is it that my viewers want me to talk about? Because I'm going to be basically doing this solo, and there's only so much that a person can talk to themselves for, unless you're schizophrenic or have multiple personality disorder. I don't have either. So, yeah. We're basically going to I'm going to be bringing you reviews of movies and video games and stuff like that. All the stuff that I used to do on the Feinics Gate before. But now it's definitely going to be a little bit more, obviously, solo. So it's going to be everything that I'm dealing with. No homework for Jade. Sorry. I'm really excited to jump back on the horn, jump back on the wagon, really connect with you guys again. I really apologize for the intense layover, but if you're just tuning in, if you're just reaching out, if you're just actually joining my live, this is because I've been very sick and Arthur's very busy with doing what he has to do with his life. So, like I said, basically it's just going to be me for a little while. I will have guests. I will have events. No, I have not been going out cosplaying. Again, this is all attributed to my health. I have not been at a con, I think, since my small appearance at WinterCon in December last year. I miss all of my cosplaying friends, and I am going to be at New York City Comic Con this year. I got my tickets. I'm going all 4 days, guys. So look for my ugly mug, and I will be announcing what cosplays I'll be doing over time here. And I don't know, like, what else is there really to say? In all honesty, there's really not much to say. I'm going to just basically talk about what's been going on with the gate. We finally have, like I said, we lost the fortress. The fortress, it closed down. And while I love everybody that was at the fortress and I love everybody that was involved at the fortress, the Feinics Gate has to press on. We can't stop our shenanigans here just because the shenanigans there are no longer there. It's just a building. Doesn't, it was great. It was fun. And the crowd and everybody was great, but Feinics Gate can't stop just because a comic book shop and a toy shop and a game shop closes down. They are still available online, though. So you will still be able to go and purchase things online. And like I said, go from there. So, yeah. So basically, a lot of things have been going on, and I'm back. That's all I can tell you is I'm back. One of the big things that I know that I've been promising I wanted to talk about was Lost in Space. And that was like a month ago that I said I was going to talk about it. But, yeah. I did actually watch the series on Netflix. I finished it. It was amazing. I really, really, really do recommend this series. Oh, okay. Yeah. The other thing you guys are going to have to deal with if you guys are tuning in and I'm podcasting from home, I have a personal zoo. So basically you will see in the background and sometimes even in front of the camera, you will see a cat or hear my dogs. So I apologize for that, but life, what are you going to do? Basically, where was I? Lost in Space. Okay. So because I'm sick, a lot of my downtime has been watching the different shows and series on Netflix. One of them was Lost in Space, and I really, really, really do recommend it. It was very well done. It has nods to the original series, and it also has a nod to the movie that came out. So I like that. But yet at the same time, it is still a standalone series with Netflix where you actually are sitting there while the characters are all this like the same names. They're like basically almost the same backgrounds. A couple things are different here and there, but it's a standalone series. It has its own niche. I'm going to give it. It has its own niche in the Lost in Space universe, and I really, really do enjoy. I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. I can't wait for season 2 to be announced. I cannot wait for me to see what happens to the Robinson family. Like I want to know like what's going on. What else? I actually like I said, I've been just going through different series when I basically can't do anything besides lay in bed and die. What else? I watched this series, Cooking on High, I think it's called, where basically they have different culinary trained chefs come in and they are cooking with weed products, which are fucking amazing. I'm watching some of these things that they're creating. I'm like, I want to eat that. I really want to eat that food. And I can't even smoke anymore. Or I can't for a little while yet. So, but yeah, no, that was a really good show. It only has a couple of episodes in the season. I think maybe about 9 or 10, but it was actually very entertaining. I do enjoy cooking shows. I do enjoy actually cooking. If you can't see behind me, that's my tiny ass fucking kitchen. So my tiny ass fucking kitchen where I'll throw down. I mean, I'm half Italian. My grandmother and my mom taught me how to fucking cook. So why do you think my boyfriend's so fucking, large? And why am I such a, bigger girl? But, yeah, so that's something to definitely check out on Netflix. Like, honestly, I've been living on Netflix and Hulu the last few months. Not even gonna lie, catching up on a lot of shows that maybe I don't watch on cable because I don't really use cable TV anymore. I've been catching up on, I've been exploring new shows. A lot of shows I was avoiding for a little while because they were like trigger shows, according to a couple of friends of mine. One show that I really got into recently is, well, actually not even recently, I've been watching it since the beginning, is The Handmaid's Tale. And I'm getting really, like, it is so well done. It is such a good show. I mean, listen, I'm in no way, shape, or form a crazy feminist. I'm not one of those women that, like, go around basically screaming, about the patriarchy. Don't get me wrong. I am a strong, confident woman. But that show literally makes me fear for myself, fear for my gender, because the way that things are, and I'm not going to get very political right now, that may come down the pipes, because again, these are going to be short episodes until I have my guests. And like I said, you can only talk to yourself for so long. But that show is basically being taken by the Cheeto in charge as a handbook. No. Slow your roll. It's just fiction. It's literally just a TV show. But the sick part is that TV show hits so many nerves. Like, you could literally see this happening within the next 10, 20 years. I'm already seeing some of these policies that, you wouldn't think would be enacted actually coming to pass. And I'm not like a crazy political person where I'm always watching, CNN or whatever and getting alerts on my phone of whatever craziness the Cheeto in charge has done now. I'm not. I should be, but I'm not. I am a firm believer that ignorance sometimes is bliss, because I deal with way too much in my day-to-day life. I really don't think I could take on, with my empathy and all that kind of shit, I could take on the whole stress of the world right now. No. But The Handmaid's Tale, oh my God. It's just been getting so good over the past, like, it's season 2. We're reaching towards the end of season 2. And it's just literally, like, I can't wait every week for the next episode to come out on Hulu. Hulu, shout out. You're killing it right now between Handmaid's Tale and The Runaways, which, oh my God, please, when is season 2 coming out? Give it to me. Give it to me. What else has been going on? They recently got like almost all the Don Bluth movies. So there's my childhood right there. Yes, Hulu, A+ right now. A fucking plus right now. Netflix, fucking A+ right now. You guys are doing so good with the content. I am loving the content. I have not started Luke Cage season 2 yet, but that's next. Because I loved Jessica Jones. I mean, everybody says that season 2 is kind of I liked it, honestly. They're talking about doing definitely another Defenders. Oh, God. I still have to catch up on Daredevil. I'm so bad with that. I've actually been watching 2 new shows, which aren't new, but new to me. I've been watching Portlandia, and I've been watching Legends of Tomorrow, where it's kind of hard for me to follow Legends of Tomorrow because I don't watch the other shows that apparently are in conjunction with it, which are like, I think, Green Arrow, Supergirl, and Flash, which obviously I need to actually start watching because I'm told they are so good. So leave me comments. Let me know what you think of these shows. I would love to interact and talk about them. I would love to dedicate certain shows, themes to them as I catch up, obviously. So, yeah. I don't know if anybody's actually watching, and I really appreciate if you guys are tuning in later to after the live actual cast. And I would really... I don't know. Like I said, I'm talking to myself. I've been talking to myself for like 15 minutes. It's great. What else to talk about? What else? The Boys of New York City edition, they killed it at Eternal Con. Was it like 2 weeks ago? Eternal Con was 2 weeks ago, I believe. You guys, you killed it. Well done. Congratulations to Mr. A-Town Ryan for getting the championship from Mr. Malave, and finally having the Black Panther as your Who You Got Challenge champion. Congratulations to you, sir. I totally salute that, considering how many times you've been denied the Black Panther as your champion. So congratulations, sir, on that. Sorry, Matt, you are no longer the 2-time champion back-to-back. You're not. Sorry. The Florida edition. Oh my God. Have you guys been killing it? I am so happy and proud of you guys for, like, between MegaCon and all the guest spots that you're doing with the Podcast City Network and Cinema Crespediso and all these other things that are just like, oh, the content is amazing. You guys definitely need to go on our Instagram, which is at 2ND Rounds, for all content from the New York City edition and Florida edition. And sometimes you'll get some Feinics Gate stuff there too. Feinics Gate does have its own Instagram as well. You can find us at, little @ symbol at the Feinics Gate, spelled the exact same way as the podcast. Easy peasy. Again, if you guys, like, to go back to what I was saying, you guys are definitely killing it right now. You guys are so kicking some serious ass. I am so proud of you. I think you guys are just amazing. You got Mr. Oh So Smooth, Big Money Eddie, and Ashley Stashbox. They're killing it down there for the Florida edition. For the New York edition, you got Mr. A-Town Riot, Mr. Malave, and Mr. Lex on Dex, who are just killing it in the New York City game. Feinics Gate has been laying low, but don't count me out just yet. I'm more like that dark horse that you bet on in the last round, and we just come out of nowhere and go poof. So yeah, it's pretty much really most of the announcements, I guess. Most of the stuff that I wanted to talk about. I will be coming to you guys weekly. I do promise you this. Don't care if it's alone. I don't care if I have a guest. I will be coming weekly now because I'm no longer beholden to anybody else's schedule except mine. So Wednesdays, tune in to the Feinics Gate. Wednesdays is still my day. We will be coming to you live probably around, I would say, maybe 5, 6 o'clock, depending. Maybe a little later. It really depends on how work goes that day and doctor appointments and stuff like that. But I will definitely be making the announcements on the page here on Facebook, which is the Feinics Gate Podcast, and the Instagram, which is at the Feinics Gate. So stay tuned to that to let you know. But keep in mind, Wednesday afternoons, that's my time. It's the opening of the gate. The gate is live. The gate will be coming to you weekly again. And yeah, I hope you guys tune in to my insane antics. I will be basically basing this new direction of the show. Like I said, if I'm alone, I'm going to be doing reviews, talking about the news, talking about maybe WWE a little bit. Basically just giving you a small recap of what's been going on. Giving you guys a heads up on certain things that are coming up, stuff like that. If I have my guests, then we will be talking about things with my guests, obviously. So I really hope you guys tune in. I really hope you guys just flame on with the Feinics and just basically come travel with me. Because next week, I will be talking about gargoyles. If you guys remember, this is a TV cartoon from Disney in the 90s, and you'll understand where the Feinics Gate name came from as we talk about gargoyles and the possible resurrection that Jordan Peele, he wants to direct a live action movie. So I want to talk about that next week. I hope you guys tune in. I can't wait for you guys to just, come travel. Okay, I'm going to sign off here because there's really only so much I can talk to myself. And I hope you guys stay tuned for everything that I have to offer you. Okay, so bye. See ya later. Why is this not turning off?